Hello, it's 4 minutes o'clock on All News Nigeria. I am Okwemi Olugwemi. Here are the headlines for today. Noises heard as Titanic submarine search widens. Many injured in Paris explosion. Now the news. Let's begin with a follow-up story on the Titanic tourist submarine that went missing over the weekend. The United States Coast Guard says that mystery sounds and banging noises have been heard from the search area for the Titanic submersible Titan for a second day. Officials said that the noises picked up by a Canadian military P-3 plane above the search site are inconclusive and are still being analyzed by Navy experts. CP Frederick said that the area of the search was now twice the size of the state of Connecticut on the surface and was being conducted 2.5 miles deep below the Atlantic. Pakistani businessman Shahzad Dawood and his 19-year-old son Suleiman Dawood are missing along with CEO and founder of Ocean Gate Expedition Stockton Rush, British billionaire explorer Hamish Harding, and renowned French diver Paul-Henri Nageolet.
So a couple things. One, I think when you're in the middle of a search and rescue case, you always have hope. That's why we're doing what we do. With respect to the noises specifically, we don't know what they are, to be frank with you. The P-3 detected noises. That's why they're up there. That's why they're doing what they're doing. That's why they put sonar buoys in the water. The good news is, what I can tell you is we're searching in the area where the noises were detected. I am not a trained ear for underwater aquatics. That's why we have a team of experts that are analyzing that data. That data was sent immediately to the Navy last night, and it was analyzed overnight. They're still looking at it, but I can tell you that it's inconclusive. But again, I think the important piece is we're searching in the area where the noises were detected.
Titan began its journey to the wreck site, which sits at a depth of 12,500 in the Atlantic Ocean, on Sunday morning. About an hour and 45 minutes later, the Titan lost contact with the surface ship, the Polar Prince. The Titan is equipped with a 4-day emergency oxygen supply. Meanwhile, there had been major concerns about the Titan. Experts had warned about the safety of the Titan back in 2018. Mr. Dawood and his son, who are both British citizens, are part of one of Pakistan's leading families with investments in the country's agriculture and industry. In other news, at least 37 people have been injured, 4 of them seriously, after a large explosion in central Paris. The blast took place in a building that housed the design school and the Catholic education system headquarters in Rue Saint-Jacques in the 5th arrondissement of the French capital. Emergency workers are searching through the wreckage of the building, with 2 people thought to be missing. According to witnesses, there was a strong smell of gas before the blast. Local Deputy Mayor Edward Civil said on social media the cause was a gas explosion, but authorities said the cause of the blast had not yet been determined. Paris prosecutors said after arriving at the scene that initial checks of camera footage suggested the explosion occurred within the building, which was next to the Val de Grâce church. The building was initially engulfed by fire, but the blaze was later brought under control, said Paris Police Chief Laurent Nunez. The area has been cordoned off, and Interior Minister Gerald Damanin has been to the scene. He said sniffer dogs had identified where further victims might be found under the rubble. The area where the explosion took place runs south from the Latin Quarter in Paris's Left Bank area that is popular with tourists and known for its student population. And that's it on today's news. To keep up with All News Nigeria, kindly follow us on all social media platforms displayed on the screen. I am Okwemi Olugwemi. Do have a lovely evening.